edged out in the judges' scorecards in this decision. How are you feeling right now?
Not happy, really. It's better to be, I guess, take an ugly win than a pretty loss, I guess to say. But not, Johnny's a warrior. Hats off to him. But I'm just, not really happy with my performance. Yeah, I think there's no question that the second round he pretty close to dominated. I don't think he knocked me down though, did he? I mean, I don't even remember now. I thought I didn't actually go down, but.
Well, you were kind of down like a 1 knee.
Okay.
It wasn't like a real knockdown, but it was
okay.
like.
Yeah, so I didn't understand where the judge, why the judge went with a 10-8 on that, really. But obviously Johnny won the second, no question. I think no question. I won the third. Obviously it came down to that first. I thought I won it, but him being from this area, I wasn't sure. He got a takedown, but he didn't establish any position. And then I held him against the cage more. I landed more short elbows, I think, and knees. I'd have to really rewatch the fight, but I thought I had the first round. But you never know when it goes to the judges. That was the most rocked I've been ever in a fight. No question. I remember parts of it, but he clipped me good, and I was trying to get my wits about me, and I just tried to cover up and throw back, because a lot of guys just cover. And I from what I can remember, I think I threw back a couple, and I might have landed a couple. But I think a lot of guys just cover, and then it's easy. You could pick them apart. You could land whatever. So I just try. Usually, if I get a little rocked, I try to stay active, and I did, and I think that kind of helped. Get him from finishing it. But that was the most I've ever been rocked in a fight, no question. I don't know about January. We'll see. I think we'll work it out with us, I suppose. But that's my word. I feel that I didn't put on the performance I wanted to coming down. Obviously, I'm the 55 champ. To come down and kind of have an ugly, gritty win, it's still good because it's a win on my record. But Johnny put out such a gutsy performance that I feel that if he wants a rematch, I'll give it to him. That's just the type of guy I am, really. I guess I don't feel that performance warranted like a title shot. I really don't care for Jay that much lately. He's been kind of, I don't know. He's got a little bit of an attitude and stuff like that. And but I just don't feel like I really put out the right performance. I mean, Ken Moy was also right there, and he put out a dominant performance, got a finish. He was in line for possibly a title shot. If Johnny doesn't want it and the opportunity's there to fight Jay, I want to fight Jay. But I just feel like after something where it's split, it could go either way. Sometimes it's best to just run it back and see, like definitively who's, So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I was questioning it. It's just I think everybody watching knew it came down to that first round. So in the first round, the first round was close. It's not like as a fighter, you're always going to lean towards your side. So I thought I won the first round, but I have to really watch. I try to, be, as unbiased as I can, like watching afterwards. But, in that moment, I thought that I had won 2 rounds to 1, and I guess enough judges saw it that way. But, obviously the fans were happy, Johnny being from here, so.
To fight Jay in January. Maybe the number 1 contender spot fight would be in January.
In January, and Jay would be like April or something.
Yeah. What were your thoughts about that?
Yeah, definitely. Ken is right there too. He's knocking on the door too. So I would be open to that fight. I made a statement in the cage, and I'm going to stand by that. If that is something that Johnny wants, then I'm going to give him that opportunity for the rematch. I kind of want the same on the flip side. If I felt I won a decision that was unfair or whatever, I would want a rematch with that guy. And so I'm just trying to be fair in that sense. But I would definitely be open to a fight with Ken. I have nothing but respect for him, and I think both our styles, because he's very, very well rounded, and he's an exciting fighter, and I definitely would like to share the cage with him. Yeah, honestly, everything couldn't have gone more perfectly, and I would be lying if I said today I wasn't thinking about that. Like, why is everything going so perfectly? I couldn't believe how easy I made the weight. I didn't really struggle. I was, I had good spirits throughout the whole thing. My head was clear. Sometimes making 45, I'm a little, you get a little out of it when you cut a good amount of weight. I had none of that. My body felt good. I felt great when I got in there. So I expected to, get a finish or get a more dominant performance. So I'm a little, not happy right now. It's just for everything to go so perfectly and to not get the results I wanted after a long 10 weeks of dieting, and it was a big weight cut overall. I started 10 weeks out at 175, so it was a 40-pound drop. So, I put a lot of work in. So I'm just a little, frustrated right now. Just as always, my team, Golden Falcon Gym, and my coaches, Mohammed Lemjadine and Rob Cipriano. The guys I cross-trained with, FAA, Nick Newell. One of my good friends, manager Carlos Correa, he was with me the whole weight cut, made sure it went smooth. He's been up in Plymouth with me for 3 days. Yourself for taking the time, Brian for the weight cut. He made a video, and all that was cool, man. I appreciate your time, and just my family and friends that support me, and fans. Thanks for everyone.